What is going on? I know it's been quite a while, but it is 2024 and we actually finally have some good weather here in Houston. That is loud. Guys, of course, if you guys are new to this channel, we've got my 2020 C8 Corvette Stingray, and my name is Jorge, and I honestly love cars. I love everything about them. And today, we're gonna talk a little bit about where I've been, what happened. I've been gone for quite a while. Now, for those of you that aren't too familiar with this car, I've had this car for about a year and a half, and really, up until recently, there hasn't been much you can do with C8 besides styling, unless you want to go piggyback stuff and spend insane amounts of money on performance mods for these things. But I decided to work with our buddies from Trufiber, and we did all the carbon fiber goodies on this thing and got these beautiful MRR Z06 style wheels with the better fitment in the 19-inch factory configuration. And this car's been great, guys. I love the car. It really is a joy to drive, but unfortunately, I don't enjoy it enough. Last time I drove this car was end of November of 2023. It is now February of 2024, and I ended up having a dead battery because I forgot to put the battery tender on this thing, so I had to get that charged up. And so, yeah, guys, I basically have a very, very awesome, really nice car, but financially speaking, it just does not make sense to have this car in the garage, because I did the math, guys, and I hate to even admit this, but on average, I use this car maybe 4 or 5 times a month. And I did the math on the cost of me taking this car out and driving it, whether it be to just cruise or go run an errand or whatever, is a few $100s every single time. So I got this car back in 2022 at the height of the market, when these things were very, very pricey, and I paid $95,000 for this thing, taxes, title. I was in it about $102,000 before putting all the other mods on there, which we can go over that again. But if you guys have seen the market on Corvettes, they are definitely tanking. So this thing is losing its value very, very fast. And on a $100,000 car loan, guys, hopefully you have good credit, but no matter how good of a credit you have, are probably looking at roughly, give or take, $1,500 a month for a car like this, not to mention insurance. So yeah, 4 or 5 times a month that I drive this thing puts me at about $200-300 every time I have to take this thing out. Not to mention the fact that every single month, this car is at a 6% interest rate, give or take. A third of that goes to interest. So every single month, I am paying $500 around there, give or take, to interest. Gone. Not money that goes down to pay down the balance of this thing. And personally, at this point in my life, that just doesn't seem to be very financially responsible. So I've decided it is time to get rid of this thing, and I might actually end up taking a loss and not even getting what I still owe on this thing. But I think in the long run, if I can get out of this car and not have that payment, I should be in a much better financial situation. Now, this must be something I think that's happened more recently to me, at least now that I'm in my early 30s. I've got a son. You guys, if you haven't seen him, he's been on the channel a couple times, and we've got a second baby on the way. A 2-door sports car like a Corvette doesn't really fit in the equation. If I couldn't use the car as often as I do now, definitely not gonna have the time to be able to use this car when the new baby comes into the picture. So all of that is what has led me now to say, hey, you know what? I've got to get rid of this car. And somebody is going to get an amazing car at a pretty decent deal, guys. So if you guys are interested in a C8 Corvette that has been well maintained, I mean, this thing's got all the goodies, fully maxed out, optioned out front lifts, 3LT, suede interior. It's got the Extreme Online Sports cats with the O2 cells from Big Daddy's Garage, which, by the way, do work. I know I need to do an update video on that, but they do work. And the only time they don't work, I will say, is if you go out and beat on this thing back to back to back to back, wide open throttle, then the car's sensors, I don't think the little mini cats could keep up. But for normal daily driving, this thing, those cats will do the job. You won't get a check engine light. But once you start going wide open pulls, then you will get a check engine light, which if you have HP tuners, you can just clear out and drive normal for a little while, get everything to go green, all the complete checks and readiness, and you can go get an inspection. I mean, as you guys can see, this car is inspected till August of 2024, so it passed inspections and everything. But yeah, this car I will be posting up and putting it on sale for $79,000, guys, or better offer. Someone could come give me an offer. Personally, I think $79K for what this car has with all the carbon fiber options, front 5EM carbon fiber, side skirts. The door sills are actually full replacement carbon fiber pieces. They're not overlays. We've got the high wing in full carbon fiber. We've got the engine bay in carbon fiber with the OEM carbon fiber engine appearance package. The MRR wheels alone were about $2,500. Tires are still very good condition, so this car's got quite a bit of options and a lot of stuff on it to it. Only 10,000 miles on it. So if you're interested, please hit me up. You can get to me on Instagram. I'll have it in my description below. But yeah, guys, it's time to get rid of the car and start being just a little bit more financially responsible with our money. And that leads me to where we're at now, guys. This channel has always been about cars and performance and all that, and I still want it to be that way. But I also want to start talking to you guys about what it takes to do this stuff, the finances behind it, and whether that makes sense or not, depending on your position. I've been fortunate enough to be blessed with good opportunities and good jobs, all that good stuff. But that all comes with a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication. So I want to be able to share that with you guys and basically give you guys my experiences, have you guys not make the same mistakes I did, because with what I know now, finance-wise, there's definitely a lot of things that I would have done differently, and that would really have helped me be in a better position to where all these things, guys, these cars, I mean, I'm only 30 years old. In our 40s, 50s, we're still very young, and we still are going to be able to be in a much better position to enjoy these things. But at 32 years old, I'm very blessed, very fortunate to be able to afford this thing. But I know that if I make a few financial decisions quite a little bit differently and get rid of this thing now, in a few years' time, I'll be able to do things and move my money around to where I'll be able to buy more than just this. I'll be able to get the Z06. I'll be able to get any other variants that come out in the future. Now, yes, that does mean, for those of you that follow the channel, that I will be getting rid of my allocation for the Z06. I am not taking delivery of a Z06, but that doesn't mean we won't ever get one in the channel. So hopefully the channel's direction is something that interests you guys, about what it's like, what kind of financial decisions I'm making, and whether I believe they were good or not for my situation, and hopefully give you guys some perspective on things that I've done and the way I've changed thinking about money, and how that different thought on money is now going to allow me to generate more money so that I can get more cars and hopefully be able to share all that with you guys. So all that being said, guys, there you have it. I'm back. I will be posting a lot more frequently and hopefully bring you guys along the journey. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See the walk around the car. I'm still here. And again, if anybody wants this car, just comment down below, message me. We can work out a deal or something. But with that being said, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.